Hi everyone, my name is Brenda and I'm the educator and rep for AO Med. Today I'm going to be showing you how to start your UR system. The UR system is actually a microneedling radiofrequency device that also has the added feature for the customer's comfort of the vacuum. So to turn it on, you're going to do the black in the back, a little switch in the back. Automatically is going to default to the forehead. You can tell that it's on the forehead by the lettering here, and also there's a little red mark there on the forehead. It's also going to start off with 0.8, which is where I left off last. It's also on RF1. That is the energy behind the radio frequency. The radio frequency actually goes all the way up to 10. I always start off with lower based on my client's comfort level and go up from there. And let's see, the emission is the energy, how long it stays inside the skin. So right now it's on 100. I'm going to hit the button there. And you can either go, and it starts at 50. You can either do up here on the screen. I don't like touching the screen a lot. I do the little toggle here. And that's going to go all the way up to 950. Okay, so again, the radio frequency, which is the heat, is going to go from 1 to 10. How long the energy stays in the skin is going to go from 50 to 950. And then you can also set the vacuum, or actually this is how fast the machine goes, how fast I'm going with the headset, from 0 to 3. I will typically do 0 to 1, and that there's no needles coming out of it, so I'm just going to kind of show you. You're going, that would be 0, then 1, and that's kind of the pace that I do it. I do it at 50% overlay. You also are looking for the stamping mark. And in part 2 of the video, you're going to see me doing a treatment where I explain exactly what you're looking for, how to operate the machine there as well. The vacuum is actually going to be the next one down, and it's on off, but you can have it on soft or you can have it on normal. Normal is the highest, and I typically will have it on soft or vacuum. It really kind of depends on what the comfort level is for your client. But again, that really sets this machine apart a lot because the vacuum keeps it from having to pinch your client's skin to stabilize it. So it's actually a stabilizer for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of show you a couple things. So after I hit that button again, it takes it down to the neck. The neck defaults at a 1.1 millimeter. Again, I can change the depth on that by highlighting it and doing it to the right or to the left. Okay, you're going to always look by the highlighting where you're at. It also defaults to a RF of 3. You can take that up or down based on what your client's level is. I hit the little arrow to the left and it took it down to 2. 150 on the energy level, how long it stays in the skin, and then I have a 1 second interval and it's on soft. Okay, so we're going to go back up here and it says the cheek area. Again, it says cheek, and then you see the highlighted on the cheek. And you can customize it. This says 3 millimeter depth. I probably would not ever go to 3 millimeter on my clients on the cheek, but that would be a good setting for the belly scarring, say scars on the belly, stretch marks. You can do it on the butt, on the thighs, other areas besides the neck and the décolleté and the face. Okay. So I'm going to kind of show you some other settings that are on here. We already did the neck, the forehead, the eye area. So it shows the eye area. Again, it says 3 because that's where I had it last. But to change that setting, you're going to highlight it and you're going to turn it to the left to make it lower. I typically will do the eye area all the way to like a 0.5 or maybe a 0.7. And again, in part 2 of the UR system video, I go through on how I actually do the eye area, so make sure you check that out as well. You want to make sure that you have all 25 needles engaged on the skin at the same time. So that's how it would be. You don't want to have it like this. You don't want to have it at another angle. If this vacuum hose is in the way, you can totally turn it the other way around, and it's not going to engage until you hit that silver button. Okay? Now, I typically will do numbing cream. Well, I always do numbing cream on my clients when I'm doing microneedling, especially when I'm doing this. The difference between this and regular microneedling is you're actually combining two different modalities into one treatment. So your clients are going to see faster results, and it is going to be using the healing benefits from the radio frequency that's also going to be stimulating collagen in conjunction with the microneedling. The microneedling and the radio frequency with this machine, because it's fractional, is going to be going targeted into the skin. It's not going to be on top of the skin and then you have to cool it down like some machines. This actually goes down to the depth that you want, and the heat is going to be concentrated as well as the energy and the needles in that particular area. Big difference between this and a lot of other machines. I get asked a lot how this compares to the Scarlett or the Morphus 8. Both of those machines are pretty well known in the medical spas and doctors' offices, dermatologists. And those are very expensive machines. I do not know the price point. I kind of know a little bit. It's probably going to be around the 100,000 mark. This is going to be under $10,000. So this is a beautiful treatment, a beautiful device that solo estheticians can do, or even a medical spa that wants to maybe have more than one machine. It's going to be very budget friendly for them, but still get those high-end results that we're looking for, so you can totally compare with those other machines. And again, don't forget about the vacuum feature on it as well. As I mentioned before, this monitor goes 180 degrees, which is amazing. I love that feature because you don't have to necessarily move the cart around, but you can be over here and you can kind of have it to where you can see it no matter which side of the table that you're on. So that's pretty much it for today. Make sure you check out part 2. And if you have any questions, the comments are going to be down, or the contact information is going to be down in the comments. Thank you so much.